I know, kind of a funny background, but I wanted to record a video somewhere else. So first off, let's talk about why you should apply to credit cards towards the end of the year. This is gonna relate to personal cards and or business cards. So the one thing I want to point out is a lot of the banks towards the end of the year, they actually have quotas and lending amounts that they need to hit. So they're more willing to accept credit approvals because they want to hit those quotas. And especially on the business side, if you're working with relationship managers have quotas that they need to hit so that they can get some bonuses towards the end of the year. So there is a little bit more leeway in terms of them pushing for higher approvals and getting you larger amounts of credit limits on the business side because they're going to be able to get bonuses from that. And, right, they got to hit quotas for the company in general. So I wanted to point that out. Now, the other piece with credit cards in general, if you are just starting to build your credit foundation, and at some point you want to get to business credit, which is 0% business cards, they don't show up on the personal, it allows you to invest in marketing your business, start your business, invest in mentors. That's the great thing about business credit, is the important thing of getting good credit limits on the business side is actually having comparable personal credit limits. So if you still need to build up your personal credit and get some cards that have $20,000, $30,000 limits on it, so the banks see that you can, handle a lot of money. That doesn't mean just because you have those limits, you need to spend that money. You shouldn't. You should not spend that money and then just hold it there. You need to still be responsible. But end of the year time is good time to get kind of increased sign-up bonuses that you can utilize for points and travel, which I talk a lot about on this channel. And if you get travel credit cards like airline cards or hotel cards, let's say, Amex, for example, they're actually willing to give you larger limits on those travel cards. And the cool thing about that is eventually you can actually transfer some of those personal limits from the American Express personal cards over to the American Express business cards. So when it comes down to it, you can really start taking advantage of building your personal credit and then having the opportunity to apply to business cards 6 months, 12 months down the line as those inquiries season. So take advantage of the holiday season, the end of the year quotas, the end of the year bonuses that the banks and the relationship managers need to hit or want to hit because it's more money in their pockets, and of course helps you build your credit, put more sign-up bonuses in your pocket and credit in your pocket as well. Now, along with that, the other key piece with some of the cards, especially in the travel cards like the Amex Platinum, for example, is they have yearly credits, essentially credits that you can use every single year, but it starts after the end of the year and begins again at the beginning of the year. So, for example, the Amex Platinum card, they have a $200 hotel credit, a $200 airline credit as well. You could get additional value out of getting some of those travel cards by getting them in December, utilizing and using those credits or booking things in the 2024 year before 2025 hits, and then those bonuses or those credits will restart at the new year. So even though your annual fee might hit at the end of the year, you can utilize those credits before the end of the year and then get double the amount of value for that first year of the annual fee. So when those travel cards and those specific cards that have certain credits that you need to use before the end of the year, that's a good time to get more value out of any of those cards by the credits that they provide. So this video is just gonna be quick and easy for you guys. I just wanted to let you know why it's always really good to apply to cards at the end of the year, whether that be the additional bonuses and credits that you can take advantage of before the new calendar year starts. That can also be banks are willing to lend out more. It helps them kind of like cook the books in a way in terms of their lending at the end of the year, annual quarter or annual reports that they need to put out. And on the business side, if you're working with relationship managers in certain banks, they have quotas to hit that gives them bonuses. So they're willing to kind of help you out and walk you through the process and push for higher limits because it allows them to exceed their quota or get additional bonuses. And that's helpful for you and for them. So as always, guys, I would really love if you guys like this quick, easy video. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so I'm going to be pushing out a ton of additional content to help you guys out. I think I'm one of the only people on YouTube that talk specifically about all things credit and travel. Either people are just talking about business credit and funding, or they're just talking about travel. So here you're gonna get a lot of great insight, whether that's on my videos. I have dropped a ton of value and a ton of game for you in the travel, in the business, in the credit side of things, and I would appreciate you guys helping to support the channel. So as always, we'll see you guys on the next video.